Chief Zimmerman, in her most recent presentation to the Safe Neighborhoods Committee, mentioned that San Diego has not been shown to have a systematic, rather than a systemic pattern and practice of bias in the enforcement of laws. I disagree. We are looking at San Diego's data at its highest level, meaning a level that shows us what happens in the entire system of San Diego's data capture. And this data shows that irrespective of the service area that we're looking at, San Diego does have a disparate results when it comes to post-stop actions, as those post-stop actions affect different racial groups. No matter what group, meaning service area we're looking at, and we'll do a view of service areas, a few of them later, blacks and Hispanics have the worst of it all the time. So I'll put this routine in automated mode, and I'll be quiet. Well, I won't be quiet all the time. As it moves from ethnic group to ethnic group, you will see the gauges deflecting in either direction. It becomes red when there is a disparity, meaning greater. It becomes green when there is a disparity, meaning less. We're looking at the central service area. This is a service area where the ethnicities are predominantly Hispanics and blacks, according to San Diego. Again, we can see deflection of the gauges that show rather startling disparities affecting blacks and Hispanics. The final service area that I'll select will be the northern service area, because I live here. I'll do it manually, and it will demonstrate that irrespective of ethnicity, blacks and Hispanics, even when they live or are to be found in an area where they are a distinct minority, they still suffer from the most severe disparities when they encounter San Diego police officers. And now that I've manually selected the northern service area, I'll leave it in automated mode and let it do what it does. Finally, if any ask, why is it that blacks and Hispanics are stopped so frequently and ask questions that they find to be offensive, we need only look at a memorandum from a certain Lieutenant Rose that was sent to the police department in July of 2014, somewhere about 2 months after the chief found it necessary to change her training manual, and I'll let Lieutenant Rose's memorandum speak for itself. I will simply move the cursor to the area of her memorandum that speaks about Fort waiver searches and the possibility of future targeting. Targeting being the key word. I suppose that's enough. As I mentioned, the chief of police found it necessary to write a memorandum changing the officer training to speak about how the officers addressed members of the public that contacts, with whom contacts were made. And she mentions that it may be illegal to ask the questions that have been asked, and which questions made all of this necessary. And that's all.